Hi, this is Tim, world's oldest trainer. Just to prove it, I have the certificate. The reason I'm showing you that is not to dwell on that at all. What I'm dwelling on is where we are in our year of 2020. It's been a hard year, been a very hard year, the hardest I can remember, and I've lived a long time. And so I want to use this year, though, the difficulty of it, as leverage for you and for me. But what we've all found ourselves doing is being confined away from other people, sitting around a lot, not doing much, whatever. And so I want to emphasize to you several things. First of all, the leverage part of the deal is to use this to your advantage. The virus is going to eventually go away, but we're always going to have something. It's going to be the seasonal flu, it's going to be another virus, it's going to be something like that. It's going to be happening all the time. So the important thing is to get your immune system where it will handle resisting all of that. So the two things that I think are most important with your immune system are, number one, nutrition, number two, exercise. Now, there's a lot more to it than that, but those are the two main ingredients that you want to work on. So this is a real quick, down and dirty thing on nutrition. Number one, get the sugar out of your diet as much as possible. So read labels. Number two, increase your protein intake. Number three, make sure that you don't eat a bunch of processed foods. Drink a lot of soft drinks, all that stuff, stop that. The second thing I want to say is get exercise. You need to be moving and exercising every day. Now, you don't have to do a whole workout every day, but we're going to show you some things today to help you if you haven't been doing much and you're going to try to get started before the end of the year. The end of the year is coming up soon, so if you want to get started and get as a bounce into 2021, you want to make sure that you get started correctly. That's what we're going to try to help you do this morning. So with that being said, we're going to go get set up. We'll be right back, so take control of your health. Hi, we're back, and we're going to show you some mobility and stretching exercises just to help get you started in your workout routine. Hopefully you'll follow through with this every day. This is stuff that you can do every day. It's not like weightlifting where you can do it only once or twice or 3 times a week, maybe something like that. This is stuff that you should do every day. So let me show you a movement. This is a yoga pose, a yoga movement. First one is going to really help release your low back. And so the first thing I do is get on all fours. And I want to keep my abs tight, and I want to have my head up, and then I'm just simply going to push my butt backwards like this, and I'm looking right out here, and then my arms, stretch my arms out a little bit, push my butt all the way back, and I'm going to hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds. Now, I'm not going to do that today, but that's what you should do, is hold it about 20, 30 seconds like this. You'll feel a release in your back, and that's what you want to do. The secondary part of this movement is that you can take your arm, pull it under you like this, keeping your back level as possible, reach under. Now watch what I'm going to do. You'll see it when I go to the other side, but I'm going to stretch my hand out and do my hands like this. As we get older, we get arthritis in our hands, it's important we do stuff like that, move those joints. So right here, I'm going to reach under, hold that, exercise my hands a little bit, do that, and then I'm going to come back this way and go this way and bring it over here, and I'm still looking right out here, and I'm moving my hands like this. And then if I want to get deeper, I simply bring my arms together, and I'm down here now, a little bit deeper. Now, if you want to regrade, if you don't like getting on the floor, or you can't, so I'm going to come up and sit in a chair or a bench or whatever you have, and I'm going to simply reach down like this and try to reach the floor. If you can't, just go down as far as you can. It's no big deal. It's not a contest. We're just trying to get our back released. So we're going to come down as far as we can. If we can get to the floor, great. Come back up, sit up, straight, shoulders back, and then you're simply going to come back down again and do that 3 times. Back down again, come back up, back down again, okay? So, now, this next movement is simply hip mobility. I'm going to show you 2 ways to do that. First one's on your knees, and on your all fours like we did a minute ago. And I can make this, do this several different ways. So all I'm gonna show you is the simplest way to do it. All I'm gonna do is, I'm going to pull that leg up like that. My foot is flexed with my toe toward my shin. And I'm just gonna go like that and bring it back down. Then I'm gonna do the other side over here. Try to keep your arm straight. I let my arm go here. Try to keep it straight. Bring it back down. Other side. You'll find that you'll feel this in your abs as well as your hip. But the main movement is for your hip mobility, okay? So that's what we're trying to do. So here again. Now, if you say, I can't do that, I can't get on the floor, so now I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna find something to stand by, so I've got a hold of something. I'll walk over here. In this particular case, my stationary bike's here. So I'm gonna get here, because I'm gonna be on one leg part of the time, so I wanna make sure I'm not gonna fall on my butt. So I'm gonna bring my knee up. I'm gonna rotate it out here like this. I'm gonna bring it back here and put it down. Then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Bring my knee up, waist high, rotate it out here, try to keep my body straight, and then back over here and back down. Very simple, but very effective. So that movement right there, that's your regression. Now I'm gonna come over here and sit down for a minute, and I'll show you one more thing you can do for that as a regression, so you don't have to get on the floor. Simply cross your ankle over your knee. Try to keep this straight up and down here. This is gonna be as flat as possible. Just gently push on this to rotate that hip over. I'm gonna sit up here, keep my chest up, right here. Come down, hold that for about 20 seconds, come back and do the other side. Now my right hip is much tighter than my left, so I can feel that much more there. So hold it there, come back down. So those are movements right there that you can do virtually immediately to get yourself in position where you can work out effectively, okay? And move right from the beginning. Now, the other one that you're gonna do, like I was saying, there's a couple other things you can do. One of the big things that you're gonna find that you do is that you're gonna lose your posture because you're sitting a lot. So you'll end up being like this. You don't want to be like this. You want to be here with your chest up. Now, don't fake it and go like this and walk around like that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your ear over your shoulder, approximately. And so you want to, the reason I've got this band here is I'm going to show you something that you can do to help your posture. The muscles in your upper back are really key to your posture being good. So I'm going to grab this band right here, get out on the end of it where I got some room in the band, and I'm going to hold it right in front of my chest and just pull it like that. Now I can use single strand or double strand. I'm using a double strand here, which makes this band pretty tight. So that's okay. I want to keep my head up, and I don't want to go like this. I want to be here with my shoulder blades down, and I'm moving right here and feeling that in my upper back. Pulling here. Then you do 10 or 12 of those. Come around here, flip your hands upside down, and go right here. Again, out here, get a little room because it's hard to do. And you'll find this is an amazing feeling here to go like that. Really different, really good for your posture. So if your posture's not good, it's gonna affect everything all the way down to your low back, all the way down here, clear down to your knees, your ankles. Now you say, how is that possible? My posture's not good. Believe me, it's all connected. It's all connected. There's not a separate part up here and a separate part down here. They work independently part of the time, but they're all connected and they all affect each other. So make sure that you do that. Posture is extremely important, extremely important. So I would do these exercises right here, the ones I just showed you, every day. Don't ever miss. So my last word to you as we finish this little episode up is to make sure in 2020 to finish up and to start into 2021, take control of your health right now. And I'll see you next time.